Let me know, honey bunnies. All right. So Kiara Jones from kiarajones.com. And are we on Instagram? I think so, but I have to be quick. Okay, here we go. All right. So let me talk about something really important. Okay, cool. We're good. All right. Kiara Jones from kiarajones.com. And I want to talk about building your buyer speed. Okay. And I specifically want to talk about high ticket sales content to do so. So let me say something that y'all need to understand. I have clients who, before coming and working with me, literally it would be Monday morning and they're like looking at their client calls, like, okay, this is my sales call for a sheet, right? And so already being disappointed. Oh my God, I already am counting people's wallets. I'm already counting people out. How many times have you done that? If y'all are resonating with what I'm saying, I want you to say yes to the comments. And if it feels too much for you, I want you to DM me so that you can know that you are seen and it is safe. I'm being quick because I actually have to run. I actually am helping a client with sales calls. Okay. Now, this is connected to what I want to talk about because some of y'all think that we do sales messaging work where I just help you with the sales messaging and then I leave you. And I don't know why you think that because boo boo, what do you do with the sales messaging when we're done? You need to actually go and put it inside of high ticket sales content, and you need to actually go put it inside of your sales assets. Sales assets are things like your sales scripts you or your sales team use, things like your sales emails, things like your sales events, your pitches, your proposals, etc. Not just it doesn't just stop at your content. This isn't about content to just post. You have work that you do of purpose. This is not about you just posting. This is about you calling in clients so that you do the work that you are here to do. So if I need to be your reminder, if I need to be the person that's amping you up to remind you of that, let me be very clear. Don't get lost in these algorithms. Don't get lost in this social media game. Do not forget the purpose work that you are here to do. I know we have fun. I know it allows us to connect. I am grateful. I am grateful. I get to call in the most amazing women. I got reached out to today for a podcast interview, a summit interview, and that would have never happened if it wasn't for this thing right here. So I am so grateful that we get to be connected, that our work gets to be shared. But let me say this, if you are not bringing in the clients into your work, you are not doing the purpose work that you need to do. You can get so much from me for free. Junior and Jax agree. You can get so much from people for free, but they got to come into working with you. And I need you to have that understanding. So you need to be doing what? You need to be calling in pre-sold clients. So when my clients come and say, Kiara, within the first 30 days, I don't look at my sales call list like, oh my goodness, they're not going to buy. I look at it and I already see where I'm going to be supporting them. We've already outlined what that potential person, where they may have questions, where their objections might be, if they have any. But their energy isn't already in this space of I cannot accept any quick coaching right now. I'm so sorry. I do have to run. This was just a really quick live stream, but DM me and I'm happy to give you quick coaching. Hopefully on the next live stream I can. Thank you for the request though. So I want to talk about something really quick. Buyer speed. All right. You don't know when your people are going to buy. I have a concept where I talk about rabbits and turtles. Okay. Your rabbits, they're rapid, they're fast. You don't know if they're going to be fast buyers and you don't know if they're going to be take your time turtles. You're not in control of that. But my love, there's something called conversions. You are in control of your conversions. And I know you think you might not be, but you are. And it's called your content and not any content, your high ticket sales content. And it's not sales content that's, oh my God, every time I post it, I said, buy my offer. That's actually the opposite. I love that my clients say, I have my people coming in saying, I never felt sold. I felt massively, deeply seen. And we got to get back in this high ticket industry and this high transformation industry. Let's take away ticket, mid ticket, high ticket, low ticket. If you about true transformation, we got to step back into a space where this is about connection. The reality is, I am asking you if you want to sit and spend time with me, and you asking me if I want to sit and spend time with you. Now it's more than spend time with. Do I want to have access to your method, to your support, to your coaching, to your consulting, to your work? And I'm asking you, do you want to sit and be in a space where you're going to be committed and be showing up and receive that access and that support? And are together we're going to co-create? So when we do sales messaging work, you and I together, we're going to be putting it into your sales content. I don't step away. I am with you, actually tangibly helping and supporting you and creating and outlining and everything that you need to actually go create high ticket sales content. And then we don't stop there. I actually show up on sales calls. I actually show up in your sales team meetings if you have a sales team. I don't care if it's one person. Okay. I actually show up and I am fine tooth combing your sales script. I have some clients who have a big personality, so they like to do their sales events one way. I have some clients who are a little bit more introverted, so we design their sales events another way. And I actually show up. Like, what's your name? Your name Heather? Hey, I'm Team Kiara. I am Kiara on behalf of Team Heather. What's your name? Sarah? I'm Team Sarah on behalf. I'm Kiara on behalf of Team Sarah. Oh my goodness. Your name Keisha? Hey, I'm Kiara on behalf of Team Keisha. I actually show up to calls. I actually show up in DMs. It depends on the level of the support that in some sales processes that you have in place. And it's not about us recreating a brand new funnel. It's not about us recreating brand new assets to like send you in a spiral. Do we get to a place where we have to create some new things? Absolutely. But there are things that you already have, because you already have past and present clients. It's about us actually getting them to a place where we're optimizing them, we're refining the messaging and the high ticket sales content inside of them. The content that's bringing in clients, is it bringing in pre-sold clients, or is it just bringing in people who are just interested? Do they have the intent to buy? You could answer most of the objections and the questions and all the stuff you spend the time in your calls second guessing, because that's the real reason why your energy is like that about your calls. You're like, oh my God, here go another call, all to just get a maybe. No, you could have answered a whole bunch of that stuff inside of your high ticket sales content if you understood what to put inside of that, so that when they came to the point of decision, now was a connection. That's all it was about. It was about us discussing how we going to get together and co-create this space to move forward. We're not even talking about you just joining. We're already into what you're doing in the first 30 days. So if you are in a space where you're wanting to elevate your high ticket sales content to bring in and deliver pre-sold clients to your place of decision making, if it's a sales call, DM, or sales events, I want you to shoot me a DM right now. I would love to take a look at a piece of your sales content right now. And I'd love to start to see what's a gap that exists in your sales content right now that's causing you not to have pre-sold buyers on the call with you in your sales DM registering for your events. All that burnout that y'all experiencing, and don't start to get me into the blaming the algorithm. If you're blaming the algorithm so much, then you should be actually prioritizing having pre-sold buyers come into your world. And if you're worried about your time, then you should not be focused on getting anybody on a call. Oh, I just need to get more calls. No, you need to get more pre-sold buyers on your calls. That's what we focus on helping you do. That's what we use the high ticket messaging for inside of the high ticket content. We actually support you. What is the content, right, that has and holds that message for you, that works for you, right? And then what's the messaging that you actually use to sell them, whether you do sales events, whether you do sales calls, whether you do sales DMs. If you want me to take a look at your high ticket sales messaging, I have a client who literally, we just closed $19,000, a little bit over $19,000 last week for this. And I have clients who sell anywhere from $3,500 to $13,000, all the way up to $3,500. We do have some clients who have 5-figure, 6-figure offers as well. Okay. But it just depends on what your offers are. So I would love to look at all that for you. Shoot me a DM and we can talk more about what this can look like. I do have 3 spots open for this level of support. I'm happy to go through in detail with you so that I can actually be supporting you directly inside of your sales events, in your sales calls, in your sales assets, with your sales. Okay. This is not just sales messaging for words. What does that do? That's just like having a sticky note. What does that do? Ugh, I'm offended. We actually got to go put it out and put it into your work. So let's talk more. DM me. And until next time, love, shine, and success. Make sure you send this video to a biz bestie, mastermind sister who you know needs to hear it. I know I'm talking really, really fast, but I do have to run and go support my client with actually doing some closing of her own. All right. Bye, y'all. Love ya. See ya. Yes, send me a DM. I can't wait to chat. All right, love. See you later. Thank you so much. I'll look out for your DM. Send it to me.